هلو everyone. الفيديو بتاع النهاردة مخصص لأبنائنا في الثيرد سكندري ستيج وطلاب المرحلة الثالثة من الثانوية العامة. نناقش مع بعض النهاردة المين فوكاب بتاعت يونت 17، قصة حزينة اسمها الزبير، مؤلف الأمريكي جون ستينبيك، أحد النوبل برايز وينرز حايزين على جائزة نوبل إن ليترشر في الأدب. سايب لكم في نهاية الفيديو أهم فوكاب في اليونت ده، كل الديريفيتيفز المشتقات منها. كمان سايب لكم في أول كومنت نسخة PDF من جمل علشان تطبقوا على اليونت ده، فيها 70 sentences، ونسخة تانية answered مجاب عليها علشان تقارنوا إجاباتكم. See you soon. Part 1 هنتكلم فيه عن the biography of the writer John Steinbeck, whose book The Grapes of Wrath was one of the most famous novels of the 20th century. John was born in California in 1902. His ancestors أجداده الأوائل أسلافه were from Europe, from Germany on his father's side من ناحية الأب, and Ireland on his mother's. His father worked for the government as a civil servant, موظف مدني, موظف حكومي, and his mother was a teacher. It was his mother that taught John to read and encouraged him to become a writer. الفيرب encourage طبعا بيتبع ب2 plus the infinitive. After high school, he went to Stanford University to study English. His parents wished he had done better there. تمنوا إنه had done better there، إنه قد أفضل، يبقى معناه إنه هو didn't do better. But he left in 1925 without a degree، بدون درجة جامعية، and went to live in New York to try to become a writer. Unfortunately, his first 3 novels were not a success. لما نحب نعبر عن عمل أو شخص إنه هو نجح عندنا صيغ عديدة. The novel succeeded. The novel was successful. هنا بنستعمل صفة. The novel was a success، بمعنى القصة حققت نجاح. He had to continue working in badly paid jobs. عارفين ترتيب الكلمات، النون بيسبق بadjective والadjective بتسبق بadverb. It wasn't until 1939 that he became famous, when The Grapes of Wrath won an influential prize. Won a prize. Influence بتساوي الفيرب affect. influence بتساوي النون effect، تأثير ويؤثر. influential بتساوي effective، مؤثر. This novel succeeded because Steinbeck wrote about the lives of poor working Americans، لأنه كتب فيها عن حياة الأمريكان العمال الفقراء during the Great Depression of the 1930s. Great Depression، الأزمة الاقتصادية، الركود الاقتصادي الكبير of the 1930s، في فترة الثلاثينيات. كمان كلمة depression ممكن تعني الإحباط. He suffers from depression. I think John Steinbeck was respected for telling the truth about his country. Respected, respectable, respectful, respected, respected يعني شخص محترم. respectable صفة بنستعملها للأشياء. respectful يعني شخص بيحترم الآخرين، بيعملهم باحترام. respect يحترم respect الاحترام. يعني لما نتكلم عن شخص he is a respected writer, it is a job, it is a family respectable, he treats people well, he is respectful. We should respect the old. We should show respect for each other. For telling the truth, عكس tell the truth, tell lies. And for forcing people, إجبار الناس, forcing people to think about the problems of the country's poor. الverb force من الأفعال اللي بتتبع to plus the infinitive. He didn't become a celebrity. A celebrity. Celebrities المشاهير. He wished people had left him alone and hated publicity. Hated publicity. كان بيكره الدعاية. During the Second World War, he worked as a war correspondent. Correspondent. مراسل حربي for a New York newspaper. In 1962, he won the Nobel Prize for Literature. He won the Nobel Prize for Literature. Now, part 2 هنتكلم فيه عن قصة The Pearl, a story of greed. قصة جشع. كينو, a Mexican pearl diver, and his wife Joanna lived a happy life. Diver. Until one morning, their son Coyotito was stung by a scorpion. Was stung, Lodira, by a scorpion. They took him to the local doctor, but he didn't treat the boy because the family is too poor to pay. Too poor to pay. Too صفة to plus the infinitive means فقراء إن هم يدفعوا. They are so poor that they can't pay. Joanna treated the boy herself. عالجت الولد بنفسها. That same day, Kino went diving and found an enormous pearl, which means he's now a wealthy man. However, when other people heard about the pearl, they planned to steal it. When the doctor heard about Kino's pearl, he offered to treat Coyotito, even though Joanna's treatment had already cured him. Treatment, cure, a cure. Treat مرحلة العلاج نفسها. إنما كيور علاجه يعني خلاص recovered شفية تماما. That night someone tried to steal the pearl. So the next day Kino went into town to sell it. The merchants say the pearl is not very valuable. ليست valuable قيمة because it is too big. أكبر من اللازم. Kino knew this is a trick, and so he decided to go to another town to sell the pearl. A trick, a tricker, a trickery. The mother wished Kino would throw it away because she believed it is evil and feared that it will destroy the family. Throw it away, يلقيها بعيدا، يتخلص منها، لأنها evil. كانت feared، تخشى إن هي destroy the family. But Kino refused. He wanted it to pay for his son's education. Pay for تدفع مقابل his son's education. On their way to the other town. On their way to the other town. The family are followed by thieves who wanted the pearl. Joanna and Coyotito hid in a mountain cave, but Coyotito cried out عندما صرخ When the thieves heard this noise, they fired their guns, at what they thought is a wild animal. Kino attacked the thieves, but it was too late. Coyotito was dead. Kino and Joanna wished they had never found the pearl. بيعبر هنا عن الregret. Deciding it is evil, they returned their hometown, مدينتهم, and threw it into the sea. لكن threw it away يتخلصوا منها. دلوقتي أسيبكم مع أهم كلمات في اليونان.